Hey, Glyn Fussell here, party starter, activity lover, and do you know what? I love a good time. I have spent my entire life championing the alternative and bringing people together, and today I want to show you my London. Come on. Fancy seeing you here. This is the London that you will not have seen in any travel guide before. So come with me, strap in. Yeah, that's right. We're taking a walk on the wild side.
Welcome to Four Corners, Central London! Oh, God!
Is my hair all right? Seeing London from high in the sky is a great way to see the city, and I'm about to discover London's newest vantage point. Battersea Power Station was built in 1941 and used to provide London with 1/5 of its electricity. Sorry, Ealing, I am the new powerhouse and you shall have no lights this evening. But now it's one of central London's most visionary and vibrant new neighbourhoods with lots to do. Oh, that's terrible! Can I take it again? I remember when I moved to London about 23 years ago, coming down here, and this building was a total write-off. That's what I love about London, is that it really looks after its kind of culture and history. And a building like this has now been regenerated, so it's a new hub for new culture. And look at it, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Battersea Power Station's recent facelift includes a secret viewing platform which can be found inside one of its iconic chimneys. But even getting up there is an experience in itself. This is a sci-fi movie. It's very Doctor Who. Wow! Wow, that is incredible. Wow. Can we do it again? I mean, we've actually, oh hi. When my friends have come here as tourists, very rarely do they know east, south, west, north. They just don't know. And this is actually the perfect spot to figure out what all of those places look like. You can see all the way to Wembley that way, to Chelsea Bridge. You can actually see all the way to Hampstead. You can definitely see the city and the metropolis and the kind of madness over there. And then the BT Tower. I mean, you literally can see everything. I think this is a really good place if you're a tourist to start your trip. Come here first. You'll get a really good sense of how vast London is, actually. Now all we need is champagne. If you want to avoid the traffic, there are loads of amazing ways to get around this wonderful city. Uber boat is one of them. However, that's a proper travel tip. I want to show you another way of getting down the river, which is a right screen. Hold on to your wigs. We are in London, we are on the Thames, and this is the Thames Rocket, where we're doing a London tour with a little bit of a twist. So how long has the Thames Rocket been going?
Thames Rocket's been going almost 20 years.
Oh my God, it's going, it's really going. And how fast does it go?
So, the speed limit here is about 12 knots, which is about 13, 14 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And then when we get past London Bridge,
Yep.
then it goes up. It goes up to 30 knots.
So what landmarks are we going to see along the way?
Well, we start off with the London Eye in Westminster. We go past St. Paul's, the Tate Modern, Walkie-Talkie, the Shard, and then Mary Wharf.
And that's St. Paul's, right, over there?
We have St. Paul's right over there. And when it gets past Tower Bridge, that is the tour. That's the speed section. That's when we go very fast.
All right. Oh my God, no, not expecting that. It's the way to get to work in the morning. You are kidding me. You are kidding me. No one warned me about this. I thought we were just going to have a little gentle jog along the Thames. No. Oh my God, no way. Oh my God, please, Mum, no. Come to London, you'll love it. I didn't want to tell you before, but I'm quite a nervous passenger. Thank you so much. You scared the out of me. Yeah, I know. And you kept it very on the down low before. For anyone seeking a more sedate mode of transport, maybe try one of our 18,000 black cabs. With a modern black taxi driver having to know 25,000 roads and 20,000 landmarks in London, ditch the guidebook and TikTok travel tips and ask a cabbie instead for some genuine local knowledge. Oi, oi, are you free?
Yes, sir.
Lovely. I often think that the London cabbie is the sort of concierge to London, you know? They are the connoisseurs, the experts. So what are those little hidden gems for you that are the most quintessentially London?
We have got historical shops down here in St James's. We've got shops that are family-run shops with in excess of 300 years of history. We got locks, hats, 320.
I love hats,
5
amazing.
years. You want to go into locks.
Love a hat.
The bowler hat, what we would call the bowler hat, they invented it, and they called it the Cook hat after Lord Cook. He wanted a hat to stop the branches from hitting his groundsmen, so something with a bit of a curve and a bit hardy. Locks ordered a factory to make all these hats, and that factory was owned by two brothers, and their surname was Bowler. And they didn't patent the name, and everyone calls him a bowler hat because it's made by the Bowler brothers, but it was invented by Locks.
I love a bowler hat. Oh, he's going in there. I bet he's going in the hat shop. He's not going in the hat shop. I love shopping. I adore hats. In fact, I'm a hat fiend, and I'm about to go to a hat shop that is fit for Queen. Oh, wow, 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 wow. This is too exciting. Well, I'm in heaven. Hi, nice
Hello.
to meet you.
How are you doing? Max.
Nice to meet you. I'm Glyn.
Nice to meet you, Glyn.
Wow. How long has this been here?
1676.
Am I right in thinking this is the oldest hat shop in the
world?
In the world?
Oldest whole shop.
I was going to go with the UK.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're the oldest shop in London, continuously trading.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so welcome in.
Will you show me some hats?
Yeah. of
Amazing.
course. Yeah, so...
Let's do it. So early on today, this iconic taxi driver called Frank, he said that you, not you personally, but Locke invented the bowler.
Yes.
So
Yes, we did.
What's the history of that?
Well, I'll show you. We'll need to go down here for that.
What on earth is that?
So this is a conformator.
So that is mad. Explain this contraption to me.
Yes.
I've never seen this in my life.
So this is how we get the impression of your head shape, which we then translate to a mould.
Okay.
And then we fit the hat to that.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right, okay.
All right. Where do you want me? I'm going
Just
down.
as you are. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, small snap coming now.
I'm sorry, but that is unbelievable.
There we go. That's you.
Some people like going to Alton Towers, but this is heaven for me.
Oh, great.
This is like the best thing ever.
So that's your head shape.
Okay.
Just goes onto the mould like that.
So why do you think that hats are so important to London?
Well, I mean, it was actually law at one time that you had to wear a hat on a Sunday. Yeah. So, I mean, in the past, you wouldn't be seen without a hat.
Yeah. All right, this is it. We're ready.
Yeah, give it a go.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
You just want to wear it a little bit more forward. There we go.
right.
More business.
I look gorgeous. The production team have got a job on their hands trying to get me out of here. However, all this shopping has made one thirsty. No trip to London is complete without a visit to the Great British Boozer. And for most Londoners, it's their second home, including me. And I tell you what, you never know which characters you're going to meet.
Maybe because I'm a Londoner that I love London town.
So what is the role of a pearly king?
He's the Cockney cheeky chappy.
I love that. Well, what can I do to be a pearly king? I've got it in me, I feel it.
I'm the tit for tat.
Oh,
You
look
know
at
what that
this.
is? Tit for tat.
Ha!
Yeah,
Got to say, I'm a pearly king.
try it on.
Oh gosh, here we go, here we go. I'm gonna have to do it off to the side. And what
Right,
else is in there?
But don't.
But that's the pearly queen.
Huh?
How appropriate. God, it's heavy. That is so heavy. All right, let's give this a go. Oh, I love this.
I would have charged them for this, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you're going to struggle getting this back, I tell you. This is incredible. Cheers.
Yeah.
This is the greatest day ever.
Yeah.
Right, let's go down the market and have some jelly deals. We look like we're a glam rock convention, don't we? Look at that. Now, as with everything today, we are going to be shaking it up. I am going to a pub with a twist. Fancy a pint? I'm actually very excited about being here today because as someone that's spent a lot of time in clubland and frequenting pubs, as most British people do,
They do.
it's very hard to not drink alcohol.
I hear that.
And yet here we are with a Lucky Saint. So talk to me about Lucky Saint.
We've created a place where, whether you're drinking or not, you can come and socialise and have a great time with your friends. And I think that's really what's quite unique about this. A lot of people come and they think, oh, it's just going to be non-alcoholic. It's not at all. We've got a fantastic selection of everything. But I think it's that moment where you can feel like you're part of that night, even if you're just drinking a non-alcoholic spritz or a Lucky Saint.
Don't you think that there's such a movement now, there's such a trend of people, and a lot of younger people as well, that just don't want alcohol in their lives? But there's also a lot of shame that comes with not drinking, right?
Yeah, I think that's something we see quite a bit of. I think particularly, if everyone is having a round, particularly if it's draft beer, for example, if you're the odd one out with the bottle of non-alcoholic beer, it's a bit weird, which is why the pint is so important, because you feel part of that moment. And it's not just here, we're actually on tap in like over 1,000 pubs across the UK, which is great.
It tastes amazing, absolutely amazing. You cannot tell that it's non-alcoholic. So what are the differences between the old stereotypical boozer and this new modern way of drinking?
Great question, because obviously the Great British Pub is part of our culture. It's something that goes back centuries. But I think the difference here is this is a pub for our times. So we're talking about how people are moderating, how people are changing their lifestyles. And I think what we do here is give people that inclusivity and safe space to have that moment. Inclusivity is key.
Yeah.
Like coming out, having a great time and not being judged at any stage of your night is absolutely amazing.
I stand for that, so cheers. I remember when I first moved to London, it was a long time ago, but Soho was the place I came straight away. I knew I wanted to be with my community, and it's still a place where people come together from all different communities, find each other, and have a lovely time. It's got everything. It's got everyone, and everyone leaves you to it. It's magic, pure magic. Afternoon tea is a quintessentially British activity and was introduced in 1840 when a duchess realised that she got hungry at 4 p.m. However, it can be a little bit antiquated until we discover this place. Oh, hello, wizards. Why is London so important to the magic community?
I think London is the home of fantasy for people around the world. When you picture fantasy books and movies, you picture London as a backdrop for that.
Talk me through what happens when someone walks into the Emporium.
So that's the thing about the magical world. You have to know that it's there. And so when you walk in our door, you're greeted by Artemis, our unicorn, which dispenses a welcome beverage. And so you wave your wand and cast a spell, and Artemis dispenses a drink.
Hocus pocus. I mean, if that's not magic, I don't know what is.
Don't worry, she's a dribbler.
Oh.
She's quite old.
And then in the Exploratorium, we have a potion making class. Then we have a wizard afternoon tea experience, and we have the magic wand experience. So you create and design and customize your own magic wand, and then you can take that wand and use that throughout the venue.
Oh, lovely.
One of those experiences is the wizard afternoon tea experience. It lasts for an hour, 45 minutes, and you get a selection of food, of savory, of sweet, and then you brew 2 different teas at your table.
Whoa, now we're cooking. I think I had afternoon tea once with my mum years and years and years ago. It was very underwhelming, posh and stuck up. Not this. This is afternoon tea how I would do it. And I got a wand. Do you know what I like about this place is that it's got all the things I like. Alcohol, great cocktails, but fantasy, but it feels so inclusive.
It is. I mean, we're a gay-founded company. Magic is for everyone, and we want to make spaces where everyone feels welcome and accepted.
And it really is for everyone, right? It's not dependent on age. Anyone can come and do this and try the magic.
Absolutely.
That was the worst twirl known to man. Soho is central to London's nightlife hub. It's full of clubs, pubs, and cocktail bars. But look a little closer and you might find some secret spots. Lina Stores is an iconic family-run deli that's been in Soho for decades. It's an absolute institution, and it's the only place to go if you want your antipasti. But by day, cheese and meats. By night, wow, let's find out. Hey.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Just been looking around and thinking this is the perfect venue to come for a date.
Yes, indeed.
So, obviously, every good day needs a good cocktail. So, what are we saying? What are your favorite cocktails to make?
Oh, Zafferano.
Zafferano.
Yes.
Okay, it's a yes for me. I want one of those. That would be amazing. This actually is my favorite part of the whole day. Mainly because I'm going to get
After you finish to work, you need every time a cocktail.
Exactly. Oh, wow. Come on. Well, that looks gorge. Gorge. Here we go.
Salute.
It's salute.
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 Beautiful.
Marry me. That's unbelievable. One for everybody. One for everybody. That's just the best. For anyone that's not been to Lina Stores, explain the difference between upstairs and downstairs.
So in the morning, we open quite early, like 9:30, when you can have a nice coffee to starting the day in Lina Store.
Yeah.
We do have sandwiches and pasta that we make for lunches, but people coming from business to grab and go.
So you can have every single meal here, basically.
Basically, yeah, you can start from breakfast with cakes and coffee, lunches with salads, focaccias and pasta, and then at night time you can start with the drinks. We have a nice selection of food as well, with some charcuterie or some pasta as well.
I feel like the word of mouth after these cocktails will spread.
Absolutely.
And they will be coming from far and wide.
Hopefully. We want that.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
How do I say cheers in Italian?
Salute.
Oh, yeah. Fail. Salute. The thing I love most about Soho is its community. You're always bumping into those regular faces. I love you.
The magic of Soho to me, is that there are these historic places, but also there is the new vibes coming through.
Let's be real, London is changing, London is evolving, but I do feel that Soho is constantly just digging its heels in.
Digging its heels in, love that.
And this is one of those institutions, right? It's barely changed.
It's not changed at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that is the magic, that Soho can open all these new swanky places, but places like this, they will not get a refit.
Yeah.
They are keeping their clientele and they will not go. Soho has long been known as a red light district, and you will see many an X-rated sign like this. However, this secret door takes you somewhere else. Bodega Negra is another one of my favourite hidden spots in central London. It's got top-notch Mexican food and a divey, sweaty, fun party vibe, all underneath a secret sex shop. Quintessential Soho, I think. One of the most flamboyant campways to get around London is a giant pink tuk-tuk. Come on, my friend, let's hit it. I hope you have enjoyed my epic alternative tour around central London. Glinda the Good Witch! Bagged yourself some fun tips and hints. You never get to see London like this. From the newest viewpoints across the city to the world's scariest sightseeing tour and all of those hidden gems that London is full of. Please like and subscribe for more amazing destinations.